all extreme sports. You can get into that higher state of mind to where you're ready to kind of tackle anything. You're just in the zone. In freediving, I think it's a little different than that, because the pinnacle of it is always coming back to the surface, you know? The mistake in freediving is not a mistake that you get to make twice. I'm super lucky, but in this industry, a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know, they die every year. My name is Perrin James. I'm an underwater filmmaker. My filmmaking is all done on a single breath of air while freediving. Anywhere from, 20 feet to a couple hundred feet. When I was a kid, I used to go to the Bahamas with my family, and we'd go spearfishing and catch lobster. I kind of really began to love just going out into the ocean, trying to catch what I wanted to eat. And that kind of progressed into my teens, and I started just photographing things instead of just going out to try to catch dinner. I mean, I was just so excited to see things, so I figured someone else would be excited to see them too. I moved to Hawaii, I think like 5 or 6 years ago now. The Big Island has everything. It's got 14 different microclimates, so you've got marshes, jungle, snow-covered mountains, fields of lava, and then the diving is extraordinary as well. You can see anything off the Kona coast. I mean, I love it. I would never live anywhere else.
This is where we dove for the last couple of days. We dove straight from Kona. We found the pilot whales right around here.
I think people have more of an appreciation when they see another person interacting with these animals, because it just shows that it can be done. Like seeing a person come face to face with a sperm whale is just kind of out of this world. The best part about trying to find these different animals around the world is figuring out where they are, how they think, where they work, what tide, what current, what's the moon doing, and taking all these little equations and putting them together to try to make this happen. But every day is different, and the ocean's pretty big. Like, you could sit in the water for hours. I definitely get really frustrated when you can't find them, but that's part of it. It's definitely part of the hunt. It's part of the appeal. It's part of the adventure.
Keep jumping on the same ones and they're just not happening.
You're getting the shots great, but everything leading up to it is almost just as rewarding. It's one of these really difficult extreme sports, and it can be, but it's also one of the most simple, basic things we can do is hold our breath and dive below the water. And a lot of it is just staying calm and letting those fish or animals come up to you and not trying to rush at them. It's patience. There's none of that noise that you have from scuba tanks. Everything is quiet. You're at the closest equal you're going to be with those different animals. It's all about calculated risk. I'm at 100 feet right now, and I've got this much time. Being comfortable that there's that void of space in between your next breath, and being able to stay down at those depths and know that, okay, I can make it back up to the surface. You don't ever get to make that mistake twice. all comes down to the animal interactions. That's the most rewarding thing for me. Being able to be in the water with all those different species and being able to share that's really cool. And I think a lot more of my work will be conservation work to show what's happening to our oceans right now when it comes to ocean acidification or plastic pollution. It's just this problem that is scary. That needs to change. I really want to spend more time trying to work with more groups and people that, that's their life's work. I think that my imagery and my films can really help those people trying to make their stories heard.